Great to have you here. Great to have you here, Steph and Carrie. I cannot wait to really get going and to help you really think about this mindset. This is going to be one of those mindsets that if you start to apply, I promise you, you're going to really excel your results. Whether it be through getting more money, where it be getting better jobs, where it be achieving certain dreams, where it be letting go of issues, if it's about becoming more confident. This is the whole point of this video today, is to give you an idea, a mindset that will allow you to actually get to those things very, very soon. So, hey Andrea, hey Diane, hey Kamiko, Periscope is too new to me. How do I access it? Well, to get Periscope, you will just download the app on your device, and all it is, you get to view people just like this all the way around the world. Now, the reason why I'm going to go on Periscope, because many people dislike Facebook, and I'm at peace with that because Facebook can be annoying sometimes. So for those who just want to stay up to date with me, and if you're not on Facebook, if you're watching this on YouTube later on my podcast, download Periscope. I'll be on live and you can still ask me questions and everything. So I think we're ready to start. So welcome here today. I'm really appreciative of you for tuning in. And today we're going to be talking about finding your tribe to achieve your goals, your solutions, and your dreams. So what do I mean by that? Well, the wonderful quote that I might be getting it wrong, but Jim Rohn, I think, said, "You are the sum of the 5 closest people around of you." So what does that mean? Well, those who you surround yourself with your time most of the time will rub off on you. You'll be in tune with them. You'll be able to experience their emotions, those feelings. That's why sometimes if someone enters the room and they're quite angry, you feel their energy, because we are absorbent to those things in our environment. We are reactive to those things in our environment. Now, my whole job is to ultimately allow you to go into any environment and still thrive, to still be, I've still got my earphone, I'm going to take that off. I was just doing an audio test earlier. I looked a bit silly there. But what we're going to do is, usually I'm here to teach you to be able to really become so resourceful that allows you to be in any situation. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to give you more than that, and I want to share with you exactly what I do when it comes to my business, when it comes to my personal development, my personal life. I surround myself with a certain group of people, and I promise you, the day I did that, my personal happiness, my experience, my every area of my life has got better. So when I wanted to lose weight, I surrounded myself with those going through the same process as me, as well as someone leading me to lose weight. So I surround myself with the people on the same path and the same mission as me. And guess what? I lost the weight. So I took time out, went on to Thailand one time for 2 months, purely focused on that. Now, I know not everyone has the ability to do that. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. But that's just one example where I've done it. When it comes to business, I'm a part of something what you could call an inner circle. So I surround myself with other entrepreneurs, and I love that. And I tell you why. I'm excited about business. I'm excited about helping people. And that means I've got to get good at business. I've got to be able to reach people in a very clever way that allows my work, my free work, and also my paid work to reach the masses, because I want to give as much value as possible to those in the world who need it. So I surround myself with business people, entrepreneur types who have gone through what I've gone, who have had the solutions because they've gone through that. They've gone through those pain points. And I'm just learning from them. And I'm just like modeling them, seeing what they're doing, asking them certain questions. And that means I can apply directly what they're doing in their business. So I want to surround myself with those of value to me. So I want to surround myself with people going through the same struggles as me, because that means as a team we can work them out, but also to include those people who have actually achieved that goal. So I'm a part of that group, which people are going through some struggles, but they have that persistence and that drive and that goal to be able to get to where they want to be. And also the people in that group have achieved those things. So together we mastermind, we have this inner circle that allows us to all bounce off ideas, because ideas are free, and if you start to bounce off ideas, you get far more. So that is how the whole masterminding really works. And since I've been doing it, I've been loving it. I'm learning so much. I also have we're just setting up a small personal mastermind group with people in my local area. And at the moment, we're going to have about 6 people with my wife and a few other people. And we're really generating ideas and sharing knowledge to be able to get better. So that'll be 2 groups I'm a part of. But guess what? Then I've got another one I'm setting up right now, which is everyone pulling in the same direction as getting emotional freedom. I'm like the leader of that group. It's called Mind Mastery, which I've created, and I'm inviting people into that group who really want to be able to achieve emotional freedom. So together, yes, we're all at different points, but we all have the same mission and vision in mind, and we can bounce off ideas. You can ask me questions. So I'm putting myself in these certain groups, certain tribes, and these tribes will allow me to grow and allow me to learn in a very profound way. So if you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have something that you'd like to achieve, we have to look for those people who are going for that goal just like you, as well as those who are committed, who are driven, who are invested in achieving that goal, and also those who have achieved it already. That means you're learning from those people who are going for it. You're actually learning from those people who have achieved that. Now, that means, what does that really mean? It means you have a strategy of how to achieve it too. Because if you have a goal and you don't know how to get there, you have to look for people who have achieved that goal. If you're suffering from depression right now, you go to someone who's experienced depression in the past and has learned to overcome it. If you want to get more confident, you surround yourself with someone who either wants to get confident too and you mastermind, or number 2, you surround yourself with someone who was unconfident and now being authentic, and you surround yourself with those people. You are the sum of those who you surround yourself with. Now, I know, in fact, someone did say this, that people can be rubbing off around you right now who may not be that good, okay? So sometimes we may have a sibling, a parent, we may have a friend, and they might not be rubbing off the best energy. Now, I'm not saying to cut them out of your life, although anything is up to you, it's your choice. Depending the severity of how they're affecting you, sometimes you have to make a judgment point. But at the very least, you have to be able to allow yourself to be around people who are more like your goals and like your desires. So Johnny just said he's an honorary member of the Clough training tribe, changing the world a little at a time. You absolutely are, Johnny. Trained by my father in Bournemouth, and he's part of the Joseph Clough the Clough trainings tribe, really. So we share ideas. They can post questions. Very soon we'll be doing some cool little audios and videos for that tribe as well. And like I said, in this other tribe I'm creating is where those who want to be able to experience emotional freedom. That means I can teach those people how to do that, because I've let go of many issues in the past, worked with thousands of people. I know how to do that. So I'm going to create a tribe with the mission and in the invested energy and responsibility to do that too. So you have to find people in your life who have achieved your goal and or wanting the same goal as you. That way, if you allow more of those people in your life, you're not only going to get more enthusiasm, you're not only going to get more passion, because I love talking to people, and when I'm listening to someone, when they're telling me about their story and what they want to achieve, I'm so excited about speaking with that person. They light me up, and then I want to give them ideas, I want to tell them how to do things, they can take that on, they can apply it. Now, Dominique said, also in the Bournemouth training, so we've got another tribe member there for the training side of my business, and ultimately, you have to surround yourself with people who will support you. And if those people who aren't supporting you, you have to be able to either minimize the time, you have to either come up with better ways of acting and reacting, which I actually have on my video, my YouTube and my audios and so on. I've got some great videos on there. Or you include more people in your life who are in sync with your mission and your vision for life. So your goals, your dreams are things you want to be able to get out of life. I promise you, if you start to find a tribe, if you start to find a group who will support you, who will give you advice, and where you can actually give your advice and put your input in, you will feel alive by those people in your life. You'll feel so compelled and driven and confident, even if you weren't confident, by just meeting up with people with your same vision. It will rub off on you because you are the sum of those who you surround yourself with. That is what we must do. As I said, that's what I've been doing for a long time. I've stepped up far more when it comes to my new mind mastery, when it comes to my own personal business, a part of an inner circle. I actually pay to be in that inner circle, and it's a significant amount of money, but despite the significant amount of money, I get far more value because I'm surrounding myself with those who can support me achieve my dreams of helping as many people in the world as possible. So I am learning from people to be able to do just that. So I invest my time, I fly to a different state, I spend time in on when it comes to staying in hotels and airfares and things like that. I'm investing a great time and money to be able to do that because it's value to me. It's of value to me, and the thing it will give me will allow me to grow more. So that is what we have to do. If you want to be more confident, you surround yourself with those who know how to let go of the unconfidence, the low self-esteem, or those who want to be able to achieve that too. By doing that, you're allowing yourself to grow as a person. If you want to let go of depression, you find someone who's able to let go of depression, or many people, and surround yourself, learn from them, ask them questions, get the strategies, and really start to apply their strategies. After all, if they've let go of something, they've achieved what you want, they have the perfect strategy already. That means you don't have to keep looking or trying to create your own strategy. It's a learning process. It's like going to school, but in a far more exciting... Going to school wasn't that exciting for me, I'm afraid. I did not learn very much to the level of what I probably wanted to, because my learning strategy wasn't completely clean and clear. But now, going into these tribes, these members, this inner circle or a group of some sort, surrounding myself with those people who can add value in my life, where I can learn, will allow me to grow as a person. That is something that I want to share with you today, that message. If you want to get better at business, you surround yourself with people who are great at business. If you want to be more confident, you surround yourself with someone who's able to let go of that, the blocks, or to be able to ask them questions of how they did it. How they became confident, all those things. You have to surround yourself with those people because they have the solution already. See, people listen to my work because I know how to get them from where they are to where they want to be. Most of the time, it doesn't always work, especially when it comes to audio. Works about 95%, 90% of the time, because obviously I'm just recording audio, suggesting to their unconscious mind. Whereas if I'm working with a client, that's when I get all my results, like really profoundly. If I'm running a seminar, if I'm running a retreat, if I'm masterminding with my members, Mind Mastery, I can actually have a direct input. They can ask me questions, I can answer them, I can give them the advice, I can create things for them to get the results that they need. So that is another example of a tribe, ultimately, surrounding yourself. So that's what I'm asking you to do today. I'm asking you to consider where you want to be, what goals you would like to achieve, what type of things do you desire most out of life, and then find people in the world who have done exactly that. That means you have an example of how that can be done yourself. You have a strategy of how it can be done, because if someone can do it, you can absolutely replicate it if you invest your time in doing so, in learning that strategy. You see, I've been doing hypnosis for 15 years now. Started at 18 years old, and I did not just go on one course or one day event or anything like that and then suddenly I knew everything about hypnosis. I was reading every book I could, I was going to many trainings, many seminars, and I was continuously learning from people who are great hypnotists, who are great practitioners of NLP or coaching or whatever it is. I had to do that. I had to invest my time and money in order to surround myself who could give me that knowledge. Yes, I read books still. Yes, I went online and all those things. However, the direct one-to-one or one-to-all, one-to-a-group dynamic allow me to grow in every way, because that's the way it works. Surround yourself with those people who can actually achieve your goal. So that is really the message today. So let's have a quick look at the questions, because I've been talking. So I have had to distance myself from a friend who is very negative, and I did think brought me down. Yes, that is true. It can absolutely happen. I've been with people in my life and they weren't very positive. They were unwilling to change. So I had to spend less time with them and allow more people into my life who could actually provide value. And sadly, that can be the truth. It doesn't always have to be the way. You can modify your reaction to those people, but you have to be happy. If you want to change someone, by the way, if you want someone to get happier and you're struggling with that, the other option is you be as happy as you possibly can. You radiate it throughout your whole being. And then as you radiate it through your whole being, they will see an example of how they can be happy too. So that is another way. You don't always have to cut them out. You just have to radiate what you want them to be like. And that means they will have a strategy. They will have permission to do the same. Doesn't always work, but it's very, very important and valuable too. So let's see, I got some great, thank you, Rao, that is great, great to see you from Australia. How do you protect yourself from those who have to mix with, who don't offer what you want or need? Well, if you have to be with those people, you have to protect yourself. I've got some great YouTube videos on that. I can't quite think of a name. Let's see, it's got the word negativity in it. It's about reacting to negative people or energies. That's what it's called. So go to YouTube, that will do it. That will give you some advice on how to do exactly that, how to either react differently. And also, as I said just before that, you have to radiate as much as possible how you want them to be, and they will also have a strategy to do that. Johnny said he ordered another copy of my book for relative Christmas. That is awesome. Thank you ever so much. You mentioned I was writing another book. When will it be published? That is a great question. I've got 2 books in mind, and I've got some other projects in mind as well. I hope to do one very soon. Editing is not my strong point, so I do it through audio, get it transcribed, and then I've got to invest time and money in someone doing that all for me. So that hopefully will happen. It's in my mind. I've got one book idea which I think will transform so many people in this world, and that's one thing I'm really excited about. So hopefully that will come out soon. Mark Leonard said, do you use your own recordings when doing hypnosis? I absolutely do. I don't all the time. I don't actually listen to any other people's, but if I do need help, I've got my wife who does hypnosis. I've got my dad who does hypnosis. I've got a brother who does hypnosis. I have a hypnosis family, so that is something what I do as well. So if I need help, I've got those people in my life, my tribe, to be able to support me, as well as my 200 audio library of hypnosis I've recorded myself, or I could even record one for myself as well. So I do listen to my own hypnosis, and that still is work. So if you're so scared of receiving lots of money, who should be your tribe so you aren't scared anymore? So if you're scared of receiving lots of money, who should be your tribe? Who should be your tribe? You go to people who are not scared of receiving money. That's what you have to do. You have to surround yourself with people who are absolutely at peace with making money. Because there are great people out there making money and doing good. With my stuff, I put a lot of my stuff out for free, which means it's a great expense to me financially. It is far better for me not to do it, but my value for helping people is always there, and I want to be able to do that. So I'm fine with that. So when you think about that, if you think of other people like Bill Gates making lots of money, but at peace with money and investing lots of money into charities. So if you're scared of receiving lots of money, you should place yourself in a tribe of people who are absolutely at peace with receiving money, ask them questions, model them, be around them all the time, and that means you can surround yourself with those people. It will absolutely work. Absolutely will. So we've got another question here. Where can we get the books? So if you're talking about my book, you can go to josephclough.com and you'll be able to find my book, and it's completely free. All you have to do is pay for the shipping costs. In fact, if you're ordering it from certain countries, it actually costs me to ship it out, but I'm at peace with that because I wanted you to get the book. So lastly, I'm going to take this last question from Steph. How do you try to surround yourself with the same person with the same set of goals if you have a lack of confidence? Well, the first idea is living beyond your comfort zone a little bit. I would listen to my confidence course or even my confidence hypnosis CDs just to give you that bit of an edge, and then send that email to that person. Be nice to them. Say, look, I love what you do. I want to be in your tribe. If that costs you money to hang around with them, you spend money to hang around with them. That is the value that you're going to get. You really are. So I have no hesitation paying for people to be in my life. It sounds kind of weird, but I pay money to be in certain groups, and also I receive money for people to be in my group. I'm at peace on both levels because I'm providing value, and those people who I am a part of their group, I am actually paying them money, and I'm absolutely at peace with that because the value I get in return is tenfold. So that is absolutely fine. So I would get that confidence boost right there. So I think that is pretty much what we have right now. I am going to finish it right here because I've got to get back to work. I promised myself this would only be a 10-minute audio or video, and it's gone to 24 minutes. So I'm going to stop it here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and press the share button, like button, send it all around the internet, and we together, guys, can help far more people than we can possibly ever imagine. I've been doing these every day now or maybe not the weekends all the time, but I'm trying to do as much as possible out there to help people. So if you can help me help others by sharing my work, that would be absolutely awesome. If not, just enjoy the work and be at peace with that as well. So I look forward to speaking to you soon, guys. Many thanks and goodbye.